Hello and welcome to the Commander's Quarters, your Magic the Gathering source that helps you command your budget. This show and episodes like this one are possible thanks to viewers like you. If you're looking for an easy way to help support this show, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss any new episodes. You can also go check out our playmats and other merchandise at thecommandersquarters.com. Another easy way to support this show is with our TCGplayer affiliate links. So whether you're buying a deck or individual cards, you can use this general link right here or one in the description. And the final way that you can support this show is by supporting us directly by becoming a patron. There are many benefits to being a patron, and I truly couldn't do this without all their support. Hey everyone, Mitch coming in from the Commander's Quarters studio. Welcome to the show. So, on today's episode, we break the bank on our Varina Lich Queen zombie deck. Let's just say that this break the bank took a lot of brains. Yep, just made that joke. Today's episode comes to you courtesy of Garen, a Golden Pig tier patron. So today we're going to break the bank on Garen's Varina Lich Queen deck tech. So if you haven't seen that episode yet, please do, because it's great. It's a great episode. But seriously, it's going to give you context as to why certain cards are going in and certain cards are coming out. Anyways, Varina Lich Queen, let's talk about her real quick. She has whenever you attack with one or more zombies, draw that many cards and discard that many cards, you gain that much life. And on top of that, you can pay 2 and exile 2 cards from your graveyard to create a tap 2/2 black zombie creature token. So the deck that I built around this was a zombie tribal deck with discard synergies. The more zombies that you attack with, the more life that you gain, the more cards that you draw, and the more cards you discard. With this deck, you can also pump your zombies, give them flying, give them death touch, drain your opponents. It's going to be fun for everyone. And what also can be fun is having a slightly expanded budget and seeing what cards we can add into the deck. So let's start things off with what's in, where we talk about what's going in the deck. It's pretty self-explanatory. First up, let's add in Diagraph Colossus, which can be a gigantic zombie when it comes into play, and it can also make zombies whenever we cast zombies. So a big zombies that makes more zombies in a zombie tribal deck, what's not to love? And then we've got an absurdly powerful card in this kind of a deck with Bone Miser. Bone Miser has a decent amount of triggers, so here we go. When you discard a creature, make a zombie. When you discard a land, add black. Whenever you discard a non-creature, non-land, draw a card. Again, with this deck, we're going to be looting a ton, and we get a lot of benefits from this. This can make zombies help us loot more, give us mana to cast more spells, or just draw us more cards for more goodness. But if we really want to make an absurd amount of zombies, there's endless ranks of the dead. It says at the beginning of your upkeep, put X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield where X is half the number of zombies you control rounded down. So the more zombies that we have, the more zombies that we get, and then next turn we're going to have more zombies, and we get even more zombies, and then so on and so forth. But you know what these zombies need? Even more lords. So we've got some lords like Cemetery Reaper, Undead Warchief, and Death Baron. Cemetery Reaper gives other zombies we control +1/+1, and we can also make zombies with it. And then Undead Warchief gives zombies +2/+1, and also makes our zombie spells cost 1 less. And then Death Baron might be the deadliest of all, though, giving all of our zombies +1/+1 in Death Touch, and I guess if we control skeletons, it does that for them too. Because isn't a skeleton kind of just like a zombie, but with just bones? I don't know. Anyways, let's also upgrade our ramp package with things like Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, and Felwar Stone. These are all extremely efficient sources of ramp, but they're also decently expensive for a budget deck. And yeah, so are Dimir's Signet and Talisman of Dominance. And as I said in the deck tech, Wizards, reprint Wayfarer's Bauble, the Signets, the Talismans, including the old Talismans, and also I'm going to add Felwar Stone to that list too. Please reprint that as well. And finally, let's upgrade our land package for this deck as well with things like Arcane Sanctum, Prairie Stream, and Sunken Hollow. And also Caves of Koilos, Irrigated Farmland, and Fetid Pools. And Isolated Chapel, Glacial Fortress, and Unholy Grotto. But now that we've talked about what's going into the deck, we've got to talk about what's going out because, yeah, again, there's like a deck limit. You can only have 100 cards total in the deck, and you've got to, keep that at that number. So first up, we're going to be taking out some cards like Ruthless Sniper, Binding Mummy, and Loyal Subordinate. Now, these cards can definitely be good in the right situation, but the cards that we're adding in are just more powerful and are more effective in more situations. So we're also going to be taking out Liliana's Devotee, Awaken the Erstwhile, and Epiphany of the Drownyard. Our other lords are just a bit more effective than Liliana's Devotee. And Awaken the Erstwhile can help us out in certain situations, but it can also just be a dead card in our hand if the situation isn't right. Next up, let's talk about some of those mana rocks that we're going to be taking out with Sphere of the Suns and Star Compass. The mana rocks that we're adding in are just more effective right away and throughout the game. So we're also going to be taking out our lockets with Dimir, Orzhov, and Azorius. Again, mana efficient mana rocks, especially in Esper, can be expensive, so budget options can be great when needed. But with a bigger budget, we can consider those more effective mana rocks. And on top of that, we can consider better lands, so we're going to be taking out Forsaken Sanctuary, Orzhov Guildgate, and Scoured Barrens. We're also going to be taking out Salt Marsh, Dimir Guildgate, and Submerged Boneyard. And finally, we're going to be taking out Dismal Backwater, Jwar Isle Refuge, and an island. But now it's time for us to move on to our price breakdown. The average Varina EDH rec deck is going to set you back $356.36. Even with all of our upgrades, our deck is still going to be much more affordable, coming in at $99.64. And with that, this show is coming to a close, so it's my turn to hear from you. So in the comments below, let me know what your thoughts on this Break the Bank are. What cards would you have added in? So yeah, let me know in the comments below. And as always, thanks again and have a good one.